There's that slow delivery again, this time up and over the offside. Not going to go for 4. Nifty footwork there by Naveen. I'm not sure he planned on that, but that's the way it worked out. Been watching a bit of Premier League, perhaps.
You're an Arsenal man, is that correct?
I am, for my sins, yeah. Not a great time to admit you're an Arsenal fan nowadays. Especially in this box, surrounded by Man U fans. Yeah, they're all piping up. Just ignore them, that's the best tactic. Let's have a look at this football here.
Can I ask you something? How could you say Manchester United if there are 2 football clubs there? Manchester City and United. How could be Manchester United? Please answer me. I want to know.
Well, I think you'll find most people from Manchester support Manchester City. It wasn't very popular when I said that. Anyway, 18 overs bowled, 89 for 8. Wherever you are in the cricket-loving world, you can watch us live. This new season of the Wolf 777 News Lanka Premier League. In India, Sony 6, Sony 10, Sony Live. Pakistan on A Sports. In Australia, lots of options for you. Be-In, Fox Sports, Kayo Sports packages. We're on Free Sports in the UK, T Sports in Bangladesh, Supreme TV and Daraz in Sri Lanka, and of course Willow TV over in America and Canada. Hello to all of you.
Yeah, this league has the reach.
Across his stumps, I think that's going to be called a wide, too high from Naveen, who has bowled well. That's just the 6th run he's conceded in 2 overs. He's got that one slightly wrong.
Gives it a twig at the last minute. Bit of grip with the force on release. Going a little too high. Got the pace off. But if you don't find the right length even for that type of delivery, you pay the price.
He's connected with that. That is a top shot from Noor Ahmed. It's going to be cut off though. Well done, the man sweeping on the boundary. Got round quickly.
Most of the top order batsmen fail to execute such strokes. And look at the ease. Timing too. A good timing from the fielder as well. Nissanka is a live wire.
Afghanistan versus Afghanistan here. Local bragging rights. And Noor gets the double figures. Where's the helicopter? Helicopter straight down the ground. It's just going to be a single though. Steady on, young man. You've got to double figures though.
Surely doesn't look like a number 10, Noor Ahmed. More accomplished batsman than his record. What the perception would have been of him. Working his way for a promotion. Maybe.
Yeah, he was curling up for a big one. At the last moment, pulled itself. The ball is not there. Just batted the ball.
Two, says Isura Udana. Can they get back? No, sent back. I think that would have been the right decision. not too far out there, and the fielder got round quickly. Anyway, give the strike to Noor. He's 10 off 12. Udana's 5 off 10. Overshadowing his more experienced partner at the moment. And he get them up to 100. That's a good slower ball, completely deceived the batsman. Good disguise on that. Bowls a lot of slower balls, but he knows how to disguise them. Something about his action, batsmen find it hard to pick up. Bit of a joke between the two countrymen.
Must have been telling him, kiddo, were you seriously thinking of hitting me for a 6?
Well, upon release, he looks very much like Jasprit Bumrah. If you take a snap from side on with himself and Bumrah, exactly the same on that point of release. Very uncanny.
This should be 2. Into the gap.
Here's a different type of fast bowler, Umar Gul. Just there. Very much the same like Jasprit Bumrah.
And quite adept at bowling those slow deliveries. Unlike Bumrah, who relies on the pace.
Umar Gul, coach of this Galle Gladiators team, he had a mean Yorker in his days playing for Pakistan.
Full toss flicked away. That's going to go all the way. They've got to 3 figures, the Gladiators. A much needed maximum. Good bit of timing as well. 103 for 8.
Very, very handy partnership brewing.
We found a movement because we believe you shouldn't have to choose between a great watch and a fair price. That's why we give you both. Our watches are uniquely designed in-house at our Los Angeles headquarters. Clean, modern watches crafted with top-tier materials. Our rapidly growing movement community has decided that style shouldn't break the bank. And we agree. So join the movement now at mvmt.com.
Tell you what, if they can somehow squeeze 15 out this last over, get up to 118 towards 120, you never know in this game. They've got some good spin in their lineup. They bowled well yesterday. I'm just trying to find some crumbs here, Darren.
Yes, Matt, I was going to say wishful.
Good Yorker.
The reason why I mentioned that, it's Dushmanta Chameera, who's been very accurate throughout this entire innings. As mentioned, the second 6 of the innings coming off the bat of Vasudha Udana. Down the leg side, pace on. All he had to do was give it the wrist and the whip.
Yeah, we were comparing him with Bumrah. Is so good at executing those Yorkers. He fell short, that's why he was hit for a big 6.
Could be 2 again. Comfortable. So that works out well for the Gladiators. I think the experienced man, Udana, on strike for the last 4 balls. Can he get another maximum? You never know. They bowled out the Kings for 110 on day 1.
Yeah, Udana was disappointed with himself. Said the length was there. That ball should have gone over mid-wicket for 6. They're still fighting Udana to get a few runs.
Bouncer. He's used the short ball well. The odd slow ball bouncer, the odd pace on short delivery. Generally, the way he's bowled has summed up the way that his side have bowled. They've mixed things up really well. Pace, length, and unpredictable, both the spinners and the seamers.
See, what was impressive with those short-pitch deliveries which Chameera bowled, they were well directed, had the control.
Again, slower ball, but that's been picked up. Is it in the gap? It was in the gap, but that's well fielded by Nissanka. Just pushing it back into play, and they'll come back for two. Didn't quite get that. Udana, he's frustrated.
Look at Nissanka. How swiftly he moved. That was hit in the gap. Oh, fleet-footed. He was.
Well, this is now the highest 9th wicket stand in the LPL in history for Noor and Udana. Short. This has been middled. Just over the top of mid-wicket. That is a 6 that they badly needed. 1-1-4 now.
Wrong delivery from Chameera. Should have been looking for the Yorker. It's a matter of risk reward. If you go short, especially when batsmen are expecting you to bowl short, they'll be more prepared to execute. As we've seen here, off the middle of the sweet spot, and there she goes flying over deep mid wickets.
He was wanting that length. He was hoping for that length. Got it and pounced. Big 6.
Good execution of the full delivery. Can they try and get back for two? They will. Should be run out comfortably. No. Good running. Not a great throw. And Udana dives in. So just something to hold on to at the end of the innings for the Gladiators. 116 for 8 they finish. So off the final 2 overs, they take 27. It's just giving them a little bit of momentum. But in truth, they are firmly second favourites as we head into the run chase.
Something to bowl at for the bowlers. Early wickets is the call for the Galle Gladiator bowlers. They are happy. Should be. Because they opened up their campaign with a thumping bowling performance.
Well, Galle Gladiators would not have wanted the start they got. Gunatilaka and Mendes didn't really accumulate the type of runs expected. Even Mohammad Hafiz, who came in and had to do a repair job, found the going tough. It was Ben Dunk who was the star with the bat, 38 from 25. He couldn't continue throughout the end of the innings. They needed some regard action from Udana and Noor, who put on a partnership, a really good one. A partnership of 39 that brought respectability to the score.
And for the first time you saw a ball swinging and seaming for the fast bowler, Chameera. And Dhananjaya, by opting to bowl himself with the new ball, surprised the batsman. He was rewarded. 2 wickets each for the opening bowlers, and then game was set for the other bowlers to come and dictate terms.
Right, let's get down to Russell Arnold. He's got David Wiese with him.
Yes, David, good to see you in this part of the world and being a part of the Lankan